who's now up to a ribbon.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And trotting out there, no introduction needed for this guy around the league. Now in his 7th season as a QB. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Well, Charles, you think about this defense. This week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder if they prepared the same way they normally do.
Yeah, that's a great question because normally that preparation goes into what you do well on defense. What is the best thing that you do going into a game? But in this case, you might want to take all the tendencies and throw them out the window. I would expect them to throw every trick play in the book right out of the gate in order to try and get something established and get things moving.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Finding room at midfield.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 23-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Bird. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack. And it's going to lead him to 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0.
Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 16 yards right off the bat with a 1st down.
Back to Walker on 1st down. Taken down at the 42. The Dolphins sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year, but when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it, and that's what they're trying to get done here.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Looking left side, and it's complete.
And he will have a Dolphins 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
They go play action with Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now it's the first involvement on the ground for the backup running back. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Throwing on 1st down. Byrne. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Operating from the gun. Byrne. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 45 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Back to throw. Byrne. This is the tight end fan. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Completion was given up, and that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Carter.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Byrne. And this throw will be intercepted. There he goes, right side. He's at the 40, the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get him right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job to win.
And there's a quick momentum trade into return for pick six, and then the two-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated. Because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
Remind join you in just a couple of minutes. We'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Finding space at the 40. Now he's loose at the 40.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards. On first down, Bird. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw on third down, Bird got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Clayton. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Operating from the gun, Bird.
That one thrown away from the pocket. And the officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Noah Fant in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Jets would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-8.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Sliding out of the pocket. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter. But you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a...
There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion. And that makes this a 1-point game now. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes.
Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Jets now to take over. They lost 7 in a row coming into this ball game, but lo and behold, they have the lead here as this drive begins, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bird, and he fires one that's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball. So let's get down on coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Fields it right around the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And New York set to take the field. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Now they'll run on the ball. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
Holding. Offense.
Jonah Williams, former first-round pick, the guilty party. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Bird. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. On the return, Carter. It's a 54-yard punt with a return of 11. And it'll be Dolphin football. Miami's offense set and ready to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the defense. They did a nice job there as they flushed him to his right. But he is able to buy some time, extend the play, and turned it into a short gain.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Ken Walker with career touchdown number 174, just one shy of Emmitt Smith in 2nd place. And the Dolphins get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to their lead. After a break down the middle, they now up to 14. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Taken at about the 1. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So out now come the Jets. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt dead, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So the completion good for just 3. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Here comes Carter.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd. Back now in Miami.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
55 rushing yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? 4th down, here's Jackson.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense will take over right at midfield. On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up 2nd down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Byrne. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Pat Surtain.
He's at the 30. 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and the Dolphins touchdown.
And this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
Yeah, the way they played this entire game, they put their stamp on it. Every time they try to mount a defensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
New York ready to go again offensively. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Bird over the middle, complete. It's Clayton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bird. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's complete left side to Bateman. And he'll be marked down about the 26-yard line.
Back to throw again. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. They'll look to throw again.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a fourth pick of the ball game.
On third down, Bird. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Dolphins are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14.
63 yards rushing for him now to this point.
They've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Jackson running again.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
On 3rd down, here's Walker.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they